Mama always said, mods is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. Folks, I wanted to talk for just a minute here about Ground War and why you should be doing refreshes. And almost no assault battles can you can't really justify refreshing them for the most part. Like, maybe early game you can just because you want specific shards for like a faction that you're working on, and this is actually a pretty good one for that as well. You get a lot of decent ones, including pretty rare Grievous shards. Early game, really hard to get your hands on these. Dooku shards can be kind of rare. The ship shards can be tough to farm just because you don't want to spend that fleet currency on them necessarily. But the biggest catch here, guys, the biggest, most awesome aspect is you get mods. You get blue mods, and that seems a little bit expensive. Let's actually go to the gameplay here, guys. Folks, whoa, we're in the game now. Madness. Whoa, why are we up top? Alright, so we're in Ground War, and you can see I've already done all of my sims, so that's cool. And my mod inventory is a little bit of a mess, but there's a few different things that I want to point out here, folks. It says I realized that 225 crystals for these refreshes seems pretty off-putting, and I get that. I totally do. I don't need to tell you guys how you should spend your crystals, and I don't want you guys to. I don't want my whale mentality to get in the way here, but the truth is, on my alt and my main, and sometimes on Prevail Man, I still refresh these for crystals because they give you a considerably nicer head start than just going into the mod store. Now, I usually do 3 refreshes a day on each of my accounts for modding, and I mean, if we're just talking should be doing in terms of just like responsible gameplay, and I know a lot of people have been lately in my videos, they're like, oh, this is only for GAC, this only matters for GAC, because I'm talking about relic efficiency and stuff, and I get that, but look at modding for the rest of the game. Modding is important for every single aspect, and if you don't have good modding, you're going to be hurting yourself quite a bit. And so, I mean, highly recommend that we do this. The TLDR for this video, folks, and I know that we're like almost 3 minutes in, so so yay for TLDRs, but it's that a lot of really good players, the top players who have a ton of good mods, do these refreshes every single time. And I know that people don't have all the crystal income to be able to do this, but if you have it available, this is pretty nice. So let's just buy one real quick. 225. It looks pretty bad. But okay, so we did this. Oh gosh, okay, so it's probably just gonna go into the inventory, into my into my inbox. Okay, so what we do get character shards, so that's pretty cool. and some purple ability mats, which is actually pretty nice for super early game players. But here's what we get, guys. We get 7 blue mods here, and that doesn't seem like much. 7 mods and a few shards in exchange for 225 crystals. Seems like not much, but what we're doing here, folks, there's a few different mitigating factors. So first off, we are getting guaranteed pieces. Like, so if you... This isn't a video about like the likelihood of getting each mod or whatever, but what's happening is crosses and triangles are the most rare pieces, and so are arrows, and they also have the most variables in terms of which primaries you get. So like this protection could also be health, could also be offense, could also be crit damage, crit chance, whatever, on just a triangle, and the triangle is the most rare piece, and it's the most difficult to farm. And so when we get this mod, when we get this shipment or whatever, this refresh full of mods, we're getting not only just 7 mods, we're also getting a cross, a triangle, and an arrow guaranteed in each one. And then obviously the other pieces as well. But on top of that, folks, you're getting 7 blue mods. So keep in mind, okay, let's do the math of it. 225 crystals. That is similar to doing a 50, a 50, a 50. So 3 refreshes, that's 150, and then 100 on mods. And that'll get you what, like 30-ish mods, something like that. And how many blue are going to be in there? Now, you're not going to get 7 blue or better. You might get a gold or 2. They may be good or bad, but then you have to spend crystals to or resources to be able to upgrade them. You have to spend credits, or you have to spend your mod slicing materials. You got to slice them. And blues have the really nice benefit of knowing once you slice them, once you find out their initial values, you can just throw them away. You don't have to worry about like, hey, it's a gray mod. Oh, okay, it has some speed on it. I guess I'll slice it. Oh no, it didn't. Oh man, damn it all! But it had 5 speed. Let's try to slice it again. Oh, it didn't do it again. Okay, I wasted a lot of slicing materials just to get it to blue, just to throw it away. As opposed to with blues, you can find out if you're going to actually upgrade it later or not. You can just throw it away, which is a huge benefit. Not to mention, folks, you can also do this just on top of your regular mod buying. Now, the other thing that a lot of people just say like, okay, Xaereth, you're crazy. Why would you do this? You're just throwing away good crystals, because not only are you getting just like a couple blue crystals and some shards, but you're also getting health mods, which are the most common and the most worthless. And to that, I say phooey. I don't know how many times I've said phooey in my life, but I just apparently really enjoyed it. So expect that more in the future, folks. So health mods are maybe the most relevant, most awesome set in the game. Maybe speed set is better, but let's look at my mods just real quick. And I'll tell you one thing. The number 1 team that's going to be number 1 for a long time is the Lord Vader team, and all they want are health set mods. You can see I have my Lord Vader. He's favorited because he needs to have his mods upgraded. But Lord Vader wants all the health mods. He also his entire team wants health mods because he wants his team to have as robust health pool as possible to be able to survive a long time. And like Maul is going to actually derive damage from his health pool. And so the other thing about it, guys, is even if you have a bunch of health mods that are really good, odds are you don't have a lot of protection primary. So Lord Vader wants protection primary specifically on everything, and including arrows. If you can get him a protection primary arrow, and the same with Maul, that has a lot of speed, that's going to be really good. Let's real quick, off the top of my head, I don't even remember. How many protection primary health set mods do I even have on my roster? 1. I have 1, and that's on Royal Guard. It's a plus 13. It's already gold. So you've probably just been throwing away protection primary arrows. You don't want to do that anymore. Those are necessary, and getting refreshes is going to be good. Same with, look, I only have a total of 12. This is a 5-year account, folks. This is an old account, and I only have 12 protection primary with health set mods. Like, not that great. Not very robust. Same with only a slightly more on my crosses. And then, of course, my circles are going to be a little bit more robust on that end. But, because circles are just more gooder, more commoner, I should say. So, anyways, folks, like that, health mods are... So this team really needs health mods, but look at all the rest of my roster. Like, Rey wants her secondary to be some health. Obviously, Royal Guard, all of the Lord Vader stuff wants health mods. And then we can scroll through just a little bit here. And, not everyone wants health mods, but like Supreme Leader Kylo likes to have some health mods. Sith Eternal is about to be remodded with 3 health sets as well. Like, a ton of these different characters. Some of them want to just ignore health, but you're also going to have, like, General Grievous wants it, Old Daka, eventually the entire Padme team wants health set mods. Like, there is no shortage for good health mods. You say that you have a lot of good health mods, I bet anything that you have a significant number of characters who are like, hey, yeah, I would take better health mods. Yeah, like, I bet you don't have enough health mods, frankly. So, that's the long and the short of it, folks. Let me upgrade just a couple of these things just to show you guys kind of what I'm looking for, just in case people are kind of just looking for that, and then we'll get you on your way. So what's going on here? Let's see. So we can do the filter. We'll just go to health and C. And then, we want unassigned. So this is just in our mod inventory. So I have a few of them here. And what I'm looking for here is, ooh, look at this, health plus health. This is the nicest kind of cross ever, if you can get it. You just upgrade to 6, see if there's speed, and this doesn't have any speed, unfortunately, so we're probably just going to toss it. This one already has speed, so we know we're going to get it up to 12. It didn't upgrade speed at all. It's only tenacity. Primary, we can get rid of it. Now, if you're brand new, if you have +5 speed on a mod, you probably just want to keep all of them that have +5 speed, frankly. But like defense isn't a great primary, but we have speed on it. Oh, and we rolled 10, so I always just upgrade it to here, and eventually we'll lock it for now and to upgrade for later. So it only costs 18k credits. That's not many credits to find out, okay, we can just throw this mod away. This mod is worthless. This offense one, also nothing. Okay, so we got +5 here. So now that we got a +5 on one of these, we're going to see. All right, so 8 is sometimes if I have an excess of slicing mats, I'll do that. A lot of times my cutoff is 9, +9 speed for blue mods, but that's just because on this account, I have too many good mods. Like I have every single mod on this account is +8 or higher, unless there is some kind of specialized mod. So, yeah, a lot of these we're just going to sell. That being said, let's go to that one that it had 10 speed. Yeah, let's slice that one just for fun here. Ooh, we're up to 13. Let's see if we can spike a 19. Negative. All right. So, +13 speed mod. Still okay. And it's defense, so it's actually worthless. But that being said, folks, I would highly recommend getting these upgraded as quick. Get these refreshed, guys. I'm going to be doing this. I would recommend, so we already did that refresh here. So you do it twice, potentially, depending on how many crystals you have. And then it says 325. That's when it prices me out. I stop at that point. So I usually do 4 of these, get 28 mods, and call it good. I mean, this is the most efficient way to farm them, and this is a great way as well to try to catch up to people who have way more mods, way better mods if you've been neglecting them. This is the catch-up mechanic for mods, guys. At least right now it is. It's pretty nice. I've been doing it for over a year. I highly recommend you do it too. That being said, let me know what you think about this whole strategy in the comments below. Would love to hear it. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails.